I ain't gonna lie. That car be sounding like gong, 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 gong. Yes, sir. It's your boy Mark Smooth, aka Mr. Smooth, aka still sipping that potion that puts you in motion. Y'all got some potion? I got some potion. Shoot, it's the weekend. You quarantine. You better have some potion. And if you ain't got no potion, I'ma call you a motherfucking lie. Anywho, welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe. Go ahead. You know, I'm gonna give you about 3 seconds. Did you subscribe? Cool. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section if you want to. If you want to chat with your boy about this build, because this right here, I call this the Screaming Demon. Okay, and I don't call it Screaming Demon for no reason. As you could hear in the beginning of the video, this car be like, gong, 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 gong. Yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all know a little secret about this build. I'm gonna give y'all the keys to the Nissan, the Fairlady. She ain't fair though. But look, check this out right here. Check this out right here. I thought I was hot shit, right? And then all of a sudden, boy, flip my whole car over. You hear me? I don't know what's been going on with that turn right there, but I have been having troubles. I don't know. I think I'm getting a little bit too confident with my vehicles. And you see my man, he just missed a checkpoint, so I'm about to pass him up right there, you know. But anywho, back to what I was saying. This is the Screaming Demon, the Nissan Fairlady Z. This car right here is nice. It's nice. I'm gonna show y'all the setup in a minute, but I wanted to show y'all this race just to give y'all a little gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Let you see what this car is all about. Also, I want to talk to y'all about a couple of other bigger YouTubers talking about Need for Speed is dead. Need for Speed is dying. Need for Speed is not dead, nor is it dying. Don't worry. We still out here. As a matter of fact, I've been seeing more people play Need for Speed now than I have before. These other YouTube content creators, quote unquote, have been saying this game is dying, or this game is dead, excuse me. Once they said this game was dead, I saw y'all come out and y'all, man, everybody getting in a race. I've been in look, last night I did like 20 races with randoms. You hear me? With randoms. And it was like maybe 5-6 people in the race. You know, Need for Speed is not dying. But anywho, let's get into that build. So
there's a kettle if you want.
Boy, if you don't.
What? Boy, always trying to talk about something. We don't care, Lucas. We trying to get our own place. Anywho, as y'all can see, this Screaming Demon is it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Now the horsepower, as I'm recording this audio, I can barely see the numbers, so I'm gonna try to remember. I think it's about 906 horsepower, and the torque is like 737, 732. I can barely see those numbers right now, so you know, you can probably see them better than I can. So yeah, this is basically, you know, this is it right here. Now I'm gonna get into this little engine setup, and I'm gonna let y'all see. Come on now, get into the engine setup. Y'all have to forgive me. There we go. All right. So as you can see, I'm using this 906 horsepower, 3.6 liter flat 6. That one seems to give me the best results. Now this will be subject to how you feel about the build. I did look at this one right here, this you know, that other engine right there that I was just showing y'all, and it just didn't give me the response that I wanted it to. Now with this setup, I went with the dual turbo. You can use the single turbo setup. It does give you a little bit more torque and a little bit more horsepower, but keep in mind with those single turbos, they only start spooling after a certain RPM. So the initial 0 to 60 or launch time will not be as good as it would be if you were to use a double turbo or dual turbo or duo turbo, whatever you want to call it. Don't matter. Anywho, now I'm showing y'all this because I want somebody to see if that single turbo works better for them. Right now I'm just using the dual turbo. It's what I feel comfortable with. You know, if you feel better using the single turbo, hey, by all means, knock yourself out. Now with the suspension, I went with the track suspension, of course. It gives me that ride height that I like, that track feel. I don't even know what to call it. Brakes, elite, of course. And with the tires, I went with the race tires. They give me a little bit of grip. At the same time, they still let me throw my car into those slides that I like to do. I like to drift around corners. I don't like to really just take corners. I like to drift around corners, as most people do. If you don't, you a lie. Comment in the comment section if I'm wrong. Anywho, the track tires, they're too stiff for me. They don't give me that. Now with the clutch, of course, yeah, went with that. In the transmission, I went with the 8-speed. You can go with the 7-speed, but this is more of a sprint race build, so higher gears always better for me. Lower gears maybe better for you. You never know. Try it out. But this is my build, so I'm giving you the details on what I have under the hood. Anywho, yeah, the 8-speed, it just seems to work better for me. It's more comfortable. I feel like I get a little bit more speed than I would if I used the 7-speed. But like I said, that's subject to what you want to use. Well, you know, anywho, with the differential, we just gonna call it diff. With the diff, I went with the race diff, the Pro. I normally would use the what is it, the Super, the purple track diff. That one is too stiff. I don't like that one. Whenever I use that one, I just can't seem to throw my car into those slides that I like, and I can't seem to get the back end out so I can drift around those corners like I like to do. So I go with the Pro race diff. Still gives the car a nice little upgrade, but at the same time it's not stiff. And with the auxiliaries, of course, I went with the repair kit and the radar disruptor, because, you know, why not? And of course, you know, the best way to test these cars is to take them outside and just drive them around. And I want to give credit to one of my friends. I don't even know if I can give his name out there because he don't even want no credit, but anywho, you know who you are. Shout out to you, homie. You know, homie, you know how we do, homie. But yeah, he said basically, if you want to find out if a car is good or not, take it outside the garage and drive to the first intersection, you know, with all the little cones or whatever, that you can turn left right there. And if you hit 200 before that, you in good company. So, you know, take a look at it right there. She's looking pretty. And shoot, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so as y'all can see, that little baby hit 216 before she hit the end of that road. Now my McLaren F1 will probably hit like 220. So I think that's pretty good. You know, this is not for the super elite. You know, I got 70 cars built and they all hit, you know, 3-second quarter miles. No, this ain't for you. This is for the people that actually need help in building a legitimate car that's going to stand up. Ooh, almost hit that mug. That's going to stand up to some of these other super elite racers, you know, something to get you started, something to get you going. Because, hey, we, what, a couple months into this game, a few months, a little bit longer than that, and people still don't know how to build their cars, but it is what it is, man, you know. And for anybody saying Need for Speed is dying, bro, it is not dying. It's not. Stop saying that. You know who you are. Stop perpetrating the front. Stop capping for them views, big fella. But, hey, anywho, this is Mark Smooth, aka Mr. Smooth, aka still sipping that potion. Hopefully you got some potion. You got some potion? I do, cause you know I stays with it. If you're new to the channel, like I said before, make sure to subscribe, man. Tap in. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Peace.